Wow. Natalie Williams, great last name. I'm not going to add, I might add. Hey, look, thank you so much for being part of history today and being at NZREC. We absolutely loved your energy on stage, and thank you for getting us all up and dancing.
Yeah, that was fun. It was a good way to kind of get everyone moving, change their state.
Absolutely. I was jumping about and really enjoying it. Hey, look, I just got a few questions that I would love to ask you today and share a little bit more with our viewers. But my first question is, we all kind of go through these storms or we find ourselves in really challenging situations. From your perspective, when you're in one of those, what's a really practical tip that you do to kind of get yourself out or move through that state?
Really good question. And I think it's a really powerful time in your life, and being able to really lean in to the storm, lean into the pain. I think a lot of people want to run, but there's so much power in leaning in and embracing and digging deep in the inner work. And that's what today was about. It was like, how do you master the game? How do you master your inner game? So practical things that I do is making sure that I'm listening to things that really inspire me, you know, TED Talks, podcasts, things that I'm learning from that are going to really make me think positively. And then reframing my situation. I start to look for the silver lining in the storm. I start to look for the lesson, the spiritual lesson, like, why is this happening? But also, what can I learn? How does this make me a better person? Because it actually will, if you embrace it and you walk through it, it gives you the power to then start to reshape your life and go, okay, well, how do I use this to go to the next level? How do I embrace it? And it actually will catapult you into a whole nother level in your life if you're able to dig deep. Look, therapy is also really important, getting professional help, but also doing that new vision board. And actually really reframing those 75,000 thoughts that we have every day. And 91% of them are repeated from the day before.
Wow.
So if we don't start to really think what we're thinking about, you know, that's where I think when you're going through a hard time, how do you change that negative thinking into some positive thinking? And then start to actually, you know, really groove out those new neural pathways, which is neuroplasticity. So start to really work on transforming your brain, and then you will see your vibe and your energy come back, and new ideas will come to you, and you will move forward in a new way and in alignment with this new trajectory, and new opportunities and doors will open. And you're more strong, like you're stronger, you're more resilient. It's 2.0.
Yeah, wow. That's some phenomenal numbers, isn't it? Like, your brain is such a tricky wee thing. Like,
our brains are so powerful.
Yeah, amazing. So amazing. And clearly you've really got a very strong vision for your why, and you're very clear on how that works and moving your life forward. If I'm someone who's not, I've heard this, like, I need to find my why, but I'm just really not sure. Where do I even sort of start? Have you got sort of some tips for someone who's kind of like, oh, well, where do I even start? If I want to find my why, I'm just not sure where to start.
Yeah, I think that's, you know, searching for fulfillment, but purpose, like why are you here, is really, really important. And I think digging deep and really thinking about what brings you the most joy.
Okay.
And also, what are your strengths and what are your gifts?
Nice.
You know, and then the book, you know, What is Your Why by Simon Sinek is fantastic. I also love that. But really getting still and quiet with yourself and really visualizing what does that dream life look like with no limitations. And you will find that as you be still, things will come to you in terms of your passions.
Okay. Yeah, look for those passions, look for that light, look for something that really brings you joy.
Yeah, what lights you up?
Yeah, that's great. And I think sometimes even asking somebody else, when do you see me passionate, or when do you see me light up?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's good as well. Awesome. And look, my final question, it's a very simple one, but man, I'm sure it's a complicated answer. But how do you do it all? You've got a lot going on and it's amazing. I love all of your energy and all of the different areas of your life. I'm sure there's not a silver bullet, but I'm just really curious personally, how do you do it all?
Psychology, I think mindset, spending time every morning. I think being physically fit, you know, training every morning. I, you know, do meditate, I do breath work, but also the things I was talking about today, I do. I've scripted out my dream life. I listen to the audio. I'm always surrounding myself, you know, with positive people. I really am quite disciplined, and I protect my energy and my time. And I feel like this new version of me that I've evolved into, I really love, because it's come with a lot of life lessons and going through hard things and finding purpose and power in the pain. But now I think I have a very clear vision of what it is I'm trying to build for my life, but also I know what I want to be able to be here and serve and add value and help other people. So you have to be very selective about what you say yes to.
Yeah.
You have to be very strategic, and you have to keep going back to that vision board. You've got to go back to the goals and be in alignment, you know, in terms of what you do, where you put your time, where you put your energy, and then, you know, it actually all just is in flow.
Nice. Yeah, it's our most precious asset, isn't it, our time? You know, I think it was so powerful, you know, kind of hit me when you said 86 summers on average we get in our life. It's just so phenomenal.
When you think of it like that, I saw that and I thought, wow, that really hits it home. You know, yeah, life is such a gift. And I think also, you know, as long as we've got air in our lungs, you have an opportunity to create the breakthrough, transform, win, do whatever it takes. You know, everything's figure outable.
Yeah. Oh, that's so awesome. Hey, look, thank you for your energy. Thank you for your time. And thank you for sharing it with me today and with the room out there. I know they loved it.
Oh, thank you. It's such an honour to be part of the first New Zealand Real Estate Conference.
Oh, you're a treasure. Thank you.